Here's how to stay ahead in 2025. I shot some scenes from my daily routine, and I'm going to share those alongside some hacks for getting the most out of the year, or the remaining months of it, since it's flying by already. This video is sponsored by Penoval and EIP, two sister brands that make accessories for your iPad. I've recommended decking out your iPad with accessories as a productivity hack for years, so we'll also be looking at what these accessories have to offer throughout the video. The first hack is one I need to take my own advice on: getting good quantity and quality sleep. From my time tracking my sleep using the Ultrahuman Smart Ring, I learned I take 12 or so minutes to fall asleep, and even though that stays pretty constant, things like working out too late, heavy meals, or even taking a nap earlier in the day can degrade my sleep quality. Usually I'd get told my heart rate didn't drop enough or it dropped too late into the night. If you're on the fence, I'm not saying buy this Ultrahuman ring on Amazon, then return it 30 days later for free, but if you did do that, you'd get 80% of the insights into your sleep you'd ever need. Next up, there's eating healthy food, and I know that's a given, so I have a more unique hack I'll share in a sec. But here you see me making a breakfast of eggs, nuts, toast, and an orange. Now, macros and micros of what you eat are important, but for those of you that don't want to weigh out and track every ingredient in every meal, use AI. Snap a photo of your meal and ask ChatGPT for a macro and micro breakdown. Things like calories are obviously less accurate than weighing things out, but the real value here is in nutrient tracking. ChatGPT gives good general guidance because for macros, it's more about the variety than the amount of food you're eating. So I could ask for guidance on lunch based on breakfast to make sure I'm eating well. My next hack is slapping a keyboard case on your iPad. I clearly already did that to show off that AI meal tracking, but let's look at the footage of getting this EIP case set up. Fundamentally, the main benefit of a keyboard case is allowing you to do productive stuff on your iPad: emails, writing, coding, etc. By itself, I can't think of any real work I personally could do on here. But this specific case is the EIP Magnetics, and it works with basically every iPad out right now. It's got a precision trackpad, a magnetic detachable keyboard, and a 7-color backlight, none of which I've ever had in an iPad case before. It also locks in the iPad unlike a lot of snap-on magnetic cases, and in doing so, protects the corners and sides of the iPad. Getting a keyboard case is a solid hack, and this EIP Magnetics case is a solid way to go about doing that. My next hack is making the work enjoyable. When I wrote this script, I was thinking some music, a candle. Recently I've been putting nature footage on my TV, but it looks like in this scene I'm heading out to the hot tub. Not the exact same as a pleasant home office environment, but the same general idea. Your work mirrors your surroundings and your mood. In here I watched a YouTube video or two just to catch up on the tech world, then got to writing some scripts for my own videos. My next tip is going portable with something like this EIP waterproof tablet bag. I featured cases, Apple Pencils, and Apple Pencil clones on the channel, so all types of iPad accessories, but never a bag, so first time for everything. But a bag for your iPad is really a must if you ever need to take your iPad to class or a coffee shop or a meeting, which, let's be honest, that's kind of the whole point of an iPad. At the time of filming, I didn't have anywhere to go as I was snowed in, at least by Kentucky standards, so here's me holding that bag up to my TV. Pretend I actually took this thing to whatever that is, a jungle safari, and let's keep things moving. Here I'm sitting down at my desk for some workception because I'm working but also filming it to get B-roll. That's a hack in and of itself, filming B-roll to make videos with. For me, making videos, or dare I say, content, is a huge part of my life. YouTube started out earning my grocery store job right as I graduated high school and supported me financially through college. I really believe whether you want to promote a separate business, build one online, or just try something new, making videos is a great venture. Now let's get into a whole collection of miscellaneous hacks I use when running my business. Number 1, the iPad is still here with that case, and a parallel device setup like this is real nice. It absolutely has advantages over just adding more monitors to your existing computer. Number 2, I'm working on my Framer site, which was a long time coming, but everyone should have a website, and Framer is a super clean, no-code website builder. And number 3, you can use free, generic AI chatbots to do a whole lot. I use AI every day to do things like generate formatted documents with LaTeX, port events over into my calendar using iCalendar files, and even generate Excel macros for data processing. Depending on your technical knowledge, this may sound like gibberish, so I won't get any deeper than that in this video, but let me know if you want more info on getting the most out of AI. My next hack is getting an Apple Pencil clone, and no, I'm not just saying this because I'm sponsored by Penoval and this AX Ultra 2 stylus. I've been saying this for years, that there's basically no reason ever to buy the best Apple Pencil for $130 or even the light USB-C version for $80. This Ultra 2 is half of that price and provides all the same functionality and then some. Some of those extra features include auto sleep and wake for preserving your battery life, and customizable shortcuts based on clicking the top button or tapping the side of the pencil. And with more core features like tilt recognition, you can see that working flawlessly here as something a lot of people think off-brand clones aren't able to do. On the contrary, iPad software fully supports clones with the contextual drawing menu, palm rejection, and so on, so this thing is just nice for adding writing and drawing capabilities to your iPad. The next life hack is broadly staying active, and more specifically, doing so with a small in-home setup like I'm using here. You can see me using Bowflex adjustable dumbbells, and you can do a lot with just these and maybe a bench. Even without a bench, literally just with a set of these in your room, you can hit some quick lateral raises, dumbbell deadlifts, curls, you name it. Both me and my fiance were using the EIP case for different stuff throughout our workouts. I did some quick email replies and YouTube watching at the end, and she had her yoga video at the start playing off the iPad. My last hack is getting a Paperlike screen protector. One of my team members in my capstone group actually had one of these, so I was curious to try this out. Just being honest, this one's definitely better than his. For some reason, his had no camera cutout, so he had to cut his own hole to make the camera functional. But here, there's a cutout and even a holder for the screen protector when you're not using it. This thing is easily detachable to be reusable. And when writing with it, this guy does offer a matte feel, and using it with this pencil writing tool in Colanote was pretty convincing. Definitely would recommend a Paperlike screen protector. But that about wraps up this video, which actually started out as a day in the life. I switched over to life hacks since I couldn't film everything I needed in one day. Hopefully the life hacks were still useful though, even if they were more on the obvious or generic side of things. Maybe I'll cover more specific hacks in the future, like using your dryer's steam cycle in the morning, absolute game changer, or running the transcript from a voice recording through AI to contextually fix grammar, spelling, and misheard words. But thanks for watching this video. Pick up any Penoval or EIP iPad accessories that caught your eye from the links in the description, and I'll see you later.